You know, one of Winston-Salem's most desirable neighborhoods is Buena Vista. I mean, it has a lot of desirable neighborhoods in it, but Buena Vista in particular is known for having homes with a lot of character, mature trees, well-manicured lawns, and a great location. But, you know, Buena Vista also comes with a much higher price tag than the average of the area. So I wanted to take a look at what are some of Winston-Salem neighborhoods that can give you a similar feel, right? Nice, mature trees, homes that aren't like everyone next door to each other, great locations close to a lot of different amenities. So you have that upscale feel without such a big upscale price tag. Homes that are more in line with what the median value is across the country. And according to the Federal Reserve's most recent data, the median sales price across the country was $431,000. Now, some of these homes and neighborhoods are going to be a little more than that, some are going to be a little less. But one of the great things about the Winston-Salem area is you can be in an upscale feeling neighborhood, but still at a more affordable, close to the median across the country price tag. So today we're going to look at quite a few of those neighborhoods in the city and in the suburbs. I'm Jeff Valentino. I love helping people buy and sell real estate. In the description below, you'll find all my contact information. You're going to find a link to a relocation guide as well as to my Google reviews. If we work together to help you buy or sell real estate, you'll be in great hands. All right, the first neighborhood I want to talk about today with that upscale feel but is still affordable is the Huntcliff neighborhood in Winston-Salem. Now, Huntcliff is located on the far west side of Winston-Salem, actually almost butts up against Lewisville. It's right off of Peacehaven Road, and it's really close to 421 as well. Now, some of the things that people love about Huntcliff, I've had several clients move into this neighborhood. It's convenient. You're really close to some of Winston-Salem's favorite restaurants. You're close to a lot of shopping. So there are quite a few amenities within 5 to 10 minutes. And if you want to get to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, those are less than 10 minutes away. If you want to go to Costco or all the shopping on Haynes Mill Boulevard, that is less than 10 minutes away as well. But like I said, this is also really close to 421. So if you want to go to downtown Winston-Salem, you can get there in about 12 minutes. Or if you drive like you're from Chicago, you can get there in about 10. Another one of the things that people really love about this neighborhood is there is a mix of ages here. So there's everything from younger families to older and retired people as well. You're also right near the Muddy Creek Greenway and several different parks that are really close by as well. They also tend to really like the schools. It's in Meadowlark Middle and Elementary School District, as well as Reagan High School, which is really popular in the area. And then the homes here also, you know, like we said at the beginning, lots of mature trees, well-manicured lawns, lots that are typically larger than normal, some of 0.4 acre, but all the way up to about an acre-sized lot. And the neighborhood has a variety of price ranges. Sometimes you're going to see some homes there in the high threes, but it's going to range all the way up into the fives. But like we said about that median price point, you'll have plenty to choose from in the fours as well. Huntcliff is great because it's kind of a sleeper neighborhood. All right, next we're going to go down to the suburbs. We're going to go to Clemmons and we're going to talk about Asbury Place. So Asbury Place is located in the southern end of Clemmons. It's really close to I-40. So again, if you have to commute, it's really easy to hop right on the highway, get to downtown Winston or whatever. But some of the things that people love about Asbury Place is the neighborhood has its own neighborhood pool, which is always popular. This neighborhood tends to have a lot of families in it, and as well as it has Clemmons schools, which is a popular choice throughout the Triad as well. Another great thing about Asbury Place is you're less than 5 minutes away from Tanglewood Park. Tanglewood Park is a major attraction. It brings people from all over the Triad to Tanglewood Park, so there's a ton of stuff to do there. Everything from swimming, parks, hiking and walking trails, horses, fishing, golf, lots of stuff right at Tanglewood Park. So you're less than 5 minutes from that. For your everyday needs, you have a Harris Teeter grocery store that's about 3 minutes away. The brand new Publix in Clemmons is about 6 or 7 minutes away. Actually, there's also some pretty good restaurants down there in Clemmons too. At the southern end, you have Tanglewood Pizza Company, which is a good pizza place. And you're just a few minutes away from all the other restaurants and shopping that Clemmons has to offer as well. For outdoor activities, you're about 5 minutes away from Truist Soccer Park or Southwest Athletic Park. And then you have Rise Indoor Sports, which is a huge indoor sports complex. They have basketball, volleyball, pickleball, even soccer, all indoors. And for the golfers, Bermuda Run Country Club is about 5 minutes away. And actually there are 4 golf courses within 10 minutes of Asbury Place. So besides Tanglewood Park, you have a lot of other outdoor amenities within 5 or 10 minutes as well. Now, most of these neighborhoods that we're talking about today in these price points, we're talking about 4-bedroom, 3+ bath homes. Occasionally you'll see a house that is a 3-bedroom that are in these neighborhoods at that price point. But for the most part, talking about 4-bedroom homes in these price points. And in Asbury Place, you tend to see homes priced in the high 3s all the way up to the 5s, with lot sizes ranging from about 1/3 of an acre on up to close to 1 acre lots. Next, we're going to head back up into the city in Winston-Salem. We're going to talk about another upscale but affordable neighborhood, and this one is Ashley Forest. So Ashley Forest is actually right next to Sherwood Forest, a neighborhood you might have heard of before. So you're a little north and west of downtown Winston-Salem itself. You're right off of Silas Creek Parkway and kind of close to Ronaldo Road as well. So from Ashley Forest, to go downtown, you're likely going to take Ronaldo Road, and that can get a little trafficy sometimes, but even with that traffic, you can get downtown Winston-Salem in about 10 minutes. But one of the things that people love about this neighborhood so much, and I love about this neighborhood so much, is you're like 5 minutes from so many things. It's just a great location as far as being close to amenities. You're about 5 minutes from Wake Forest University, also about 5 minutes from the Southeastern Center for Contemporary Art, or SECA. Within 5 minutes, you have the shopping and restaurants at Ronaldo Village. You're also 5 minutes from Ronaldo Gardens, a beautiful place to go out and not only see the gardens at the Ronaldo House, but there's a beautiful park there as well. Schaffner Park is less than 5 minutes away. Forsyth Country Club is less than 5 minutes away. So just a really, really good location. And you're also about 5 minutes away from some of Winston-Salem's most popular restaurants. So less than 5 minutes, you can be at Village Tavern or Fratelli Steakhouse. One of my favorite wine shops in the city, Caviste, is about 5 minutes away. And one of the best bakeries in the state, yes, in the state, Bobby Boy Bake Shop, is also about 5 minutes away from Ashley Forest. So that's one of the best things that people love about this neighborhood. It's just so close to so many of Winston-Salem's gems, all with a little bit lower price point than what you would see if you were just next door in Sherwood Forest or New Sherwood Forest. The homes are going to be similar to that neighborhood as well. So a lot of homes built in the 70s, 80s, some in the 90s, but mature trees, larger lots. Again, a lot of them are going to be 0.3 acres plus. And this is where you can see a 3-bedroom home in that price range in the low 4s, but the prices here can go from the 4s all the way up into the 5s. But what you won't see as much is like the high 5s and 6s like you would see right next door in Sherwood Forest. So Ashley Forest to me is just a really gem of a neighborhood. It's close to so much while not having the higher price tag of Sherwood Forest. All right, we're zigzagging today. We're not saving on gas because now we're going back to the suburbs. We're going to Lewisville, and we're going to talk about a neighborhood called Stafford Lakes. So obviously said that it's in Lewisville. It's just north of the city center of Lewisville. And oddly enough, the neighborhood is built around Stafford Lake. And while I said it's, on the northern part of Lewisville is small. So, you're still about 5 minutes from the city center. So if you want to get to the downtown area in Lewisville, Stafford Square, where they have a lot of the community events and everything like that, you're 5 minutes away from that. Lowe's Foods, you're about 5 minutes away from that as well. But, for shopping and restaurants and things like that, you're going to go to Clemmons or Winston-Salem for a lot of that stuff. But good news is you are really close, less than 10 minutes, less than 5 minutes very often to a lot of those things right in Clemmons as well. Things people love about Stafford Lakes is it is in Lewisville school districts, which are typically highly sought after in the area. A lot of the homes in Stafford Lakes have big lots. Up to an acre is pretty common in that neighborhood. And because it is outside like the main part of town, or where there's a lot of other developments in Lewisville a little bit further south, it has a little bit more of a secluded feel. But again, you're still just about 5 minutes from the center of Lewisville and 5 to 7 minutes from a lot of shopping and restaurants in Clemmons. Stafford Lakes also has a neighborhood pool, which makes it popular. And in Lewisville, there are some really great parks. You have Joni Moser and Jack Warren Park, which are going to be in about 5 or 6 minutes away from Stafford Lakes. And right next to those as well, you have the brand new Lewisville Community Center. And like I said, even though it's in Lewisville and feels a little bit more secluded, less than 10 minutes from a lot of the best shopping and restaurants in Clemmons. For example, you have one of the highest rated sushi places in the entire Winston-Salem area. Raku Ramen and Sushi is about 6 or 7 minutes away. Three Bowls Steakhouse is the same, about 7 minutes away or so. And if you want to head down to Clemmons for grocery shopping, you're less than 10 minutes away from the brand new Publix that was built in Clemmons. So that's if you head south. If you head north and a little bit east, you're about 10 minutes away from another brand new Publix, go figure, right in Winston-Salem. There's a lot of development that's going on there in Winston-Salem, right on Robin Hood Road. So you have that Publix, you have a couple really good restaurants over there. So even though you're in Lewisville, you're away from downtown, it feels a little bit secluded, you're less than 10 minutes from a decent amount of amenities. But if you want to get to downtown Winston-Salem, you can still do that in less than 20 minutes for all that downtown has to offer. Or if you want to go down to the art districts or galleries and things like that, still really close. Now, a lot of the homes here were built in the 70s and 80s, and prices here can range a bit. I don't see too many houses here in the 3s or even the high 3s. Homes here tend to start in the 400s and the 420s, 430s, but then go all the way up to the mid 6s. So a really desirable area with lots of different things to offer, all while being just a little bit outside with a more private feel. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate anywhere in the Winston-Salem area, I'd love to be a resource for you. You can reach out to me directly at jeff@govalentino.com. Thanks.